Hi everyone. So here's a video of me doing my eyeshadow. If you need it, cool, here you go. If you don't, that's totally fine. If you want to watch it just to watch it, that's fine. But I'm just going to show you what I do. I have a Morphe 3503 palette that I'm going to use, Fearsome Nature. It's actually only $25 and it's super nice. I think it's a good investment. But whatever you have, everything I've seen so far, that everybody's eyeshadow that I've seen looks good. Anyways, so what I do is I prime my eyes with concealer. It's not really a primer, but that's what I do. For my darker skin queens, I always do it with a lighter shade concealer so it really pops out. Because with if I were to do it like on my natural skin, you wouldn't really be able to see it that much. So I just like put that on there, see how much lighter it is from here to here. So just put that on there, put that on there, and I blend this out either with your fingers, or a brush. I just like blend it out all around, get all the areas. Blend it out on both sides. Okay. So, once that's blended, I might add some more. It just depends, you know. Now that it's blended out, I'm gonna start with my base. You know, you have your background and then you have your picture, your focus picture. So I'm gonna start with my background. I just said that. I use a light brown first on my entire eye. This one right here. Ding! And I pack it on with just like a regular eyeshadow brush. I'm not really a brush connoisseur, so I just use whatever works. I pack it on all over my lid, like everywhere, like to the top of my eyebrow. I just pack that on. I pack it on. Okay, that's going on. Trying to not make this super long video, so I'm probably just gonna do one eye. So putting the concealer on that eye was pointless. Okay, so I pack this on, and I make sure that I smooth it out on the edges, and because you know when you pack it on like that in round motions, you get that like blunt edge. So I smooth it out on the corner of my eye, and every time I put on another shade, whatever it is, I like to smooth it out so it's always smooth, you know. Okay, and I make sure that I get my entire lid down there, like no spot is uncovered. So it's all the way up here. The whole lid is packed on with this one shade. Okay, next, now that that's blended, well, not blended, but packed on, comme ci, comme ça, that's on. Now I take another shade that's close to it, but a little bit darker. And then I'm not gonna go all the way to the top of my brow. I'm gonna start at my lid. Pack it onto my lid. I said lid 4 times already. 20%. Okay. Pack it onto my lid, and that's 6. Pack it on to my lid, and then blend it up, but not all the way to my eyebrow, so I still see a little bit of that first color seeping in, even though the color is close to that one. So I'm packing it on. So I pack it on heavy to my lid, and then I blend it up to my eyebrow, but not all the way towards my eyebrow. Okay, number 2. Step number 3, I take a shade that's a little bit darker, right here. They look almost the same. The one's just a tad darker. I feel like, yeah. Okay, yeah. It's a little bit darker. And again, pack it onto my lid here. And I pack it on and I blend upwards to my brow, but not as close, so a little bit farther down. So doing it in like layers, layering it and blending it. Also remembering to blend out here as well. Cool, that's done. Now, to work on corner stuff, I'm gonna change my brush to make it a bit smaller because I don't want that one color like everywhere. So get a smaller brush. Now I'm gonna get it's like a reddish, it's like a, I don't know, mauve, is that the right word? Color, whatever. This color right here, it's like a reddish, close to brown, reddish brown, but yeah, okay. Anywho, I start in the corner. I like press it in the corner and then I just blend it on the outer part of my lid, and then try not to poke your eye like I just did. Here I pat it on like this, yeah, and then if I decide I want to make it darker, just a little bit more, put some more there, just in the corner though. And what I like to do is I go in the middle and then I make like a V on the lower part and then a V at the top, so it's like, you know, like that, like a crest type shape. So I do that, and then I do it again with a nut, with like same thing, like, so it's the same thing I did with my lid, but now I'm just doing it in the corner. So I did this reddish brown, now I'm doing this like basically brown, but it still has a red in there. And I do that, and I go onto my lid again, still doing it, and it's making it darker every time, slightly darker. I like to gradually get darker as I go, even if it's like the slightest color change. Okay, and I'll blend this out just a little bit with a blending brush. If it gets a little bit, and I usually don't put any color on the blending brush. I just use the brush to blend. And then also, now that I'm in the corner, I make sure, again, I go back and I blend. Am I breathing heavy? Jeez. And I blend the outside of my eye, so you can see like slight difference in darkness. Now I'm gonna go into another brown down here, slightly darker than the one above, and I'm gonna go into the corner again. Oh my god, not again. Okay, I'm gonna do this, and if I feel like blending, then I'll blend it. I'm gonna do that. I blend in it in the corner. Hopefully what I'm saying is making sense. And I'm gonna pack it on some more because I feel like I can use some more. And I'm gonna use blending brush again. Blend up, you know, can never be too safe. And when I blend like here, around here, around, yeah, like so. Okay, we're here. Now that that is blended how I want it to be blended, and I also blend it into my base, but not too much into my base that I lose my base. Okay, now I'm gonna take a darker brown, and now I'm gonna be careful with this brown because it is an actual like really dark brown. So I'm just gonna carefully place it in the corner like so. Okay, my siblings might be coming in, so I apologize for the noise. Okay, but I'm almost done. So I'm taking this, putting it in the corner just a little bit. Okay, and then I'm gonna take my brush that already has that red on there, so it'll be super, super duper easy to blend in some more. And I blend it in the corner like that. Like that, yep. And I do that, and I keep blending, and then I think I'm satisfied with how my corner looks right now. Cool. Then what I do next is I take that concealer brush, not concealer brush, that concealer that I used for the start of my lid, and I'm gonna try to do this in the camera.
Is that a new mirror?
It's a makeup mirror. Making a video.
Why is it lighting up?
So I can see my face better, so it's not in the dark.
Oh.
Yeah.
Do you eat my cake?
Yeah, I had some. Is that okay?
There's no more cake.
There's still some left.
A little bit.
There's a lot left.
See? Selena doesn't eat cake. Selena eat cake.
No. It maybe after you eat.
Okay, now I'm gonna take this.
Wait, Jazz, are you leaving?
No, I'm just making a video. Yeah. Now I'm gonna take this and make like a rounded path from my tear duct up into the middle of my lid. And I'm gonna, so you see where my lid creases? I'm gonna do it a little bit higher than that, so then when I do open my eyes, you can still see the color and it doesn't go away. So I'm gonna do that like right now. Okay.
You opened this candy?
I'm not sure.
Maybe Fabrice did.
Yeah.
Because
So I stopped at the the middle, and now I'm gonna fill in.
Cappy.
Careful. Okay, so I stopped at the. So I stopped in the middle, and now I'm gonna fill in towards the middle. And I'm gonna make it a little uneven, so it adds like not texture, but you know, so it's not so like blunt. Okay, now that I've done that, do I like it? Yes. Okay, I'm going to take another brush, and I'm gonna wet it before theoretically I would wet it, and then go into my glitter shade, which is like a gold. I'm gonna pack it on, put a lot on. I usually put a lot. And then I'm gonna pack it on, not rub it. And I usually do this before I put my foundation on so I don't get glitter on my foundation. I'm gonna pack it on only where I put the concealer. Okay, there's that. And then what I do is I take, there's an orange shade in here that's also shimmer. And so it doesn't look so like cut. Because I'm not really going for the cut crease look. I put it like in the middle to do, it's like a transition. And this one I do kind of rub. And then blend it in between my corner. Okay, so there's that. And now I do my under eye. I go back in with one of the dark red browns. And I go under my eye. I start at the corner and go to the middle.
What kind of dark red?
It's a brown. It's a brownish red. More brown than red. Okay, and then I go in with my first shimmer shade. And then I go from the middle to the corner of my eye. And then I'll kind of blend these two out so it doesn't look so blunt. Okay, so there's that. And then I like to do my corner. And I take, there's a brush that you can use for this, but I don't have that, so I just take the end of my brush and I dip it into this. It's a lighter gold than this one. And I put that in there. And I make like a circle. I blend it into my first shimmer shade, like so. Cool beans. And that's it. I wish it would focus more. But, oh god. Okay. Well, that's it right there. There's the corner. I look so weird doing that. There it is right there. If you have any questions, just let me know. And yeah. Bye.